एक में स्वरा भास्कर, ठीक है, और दूसरे में कंगना रनौत। Now both are social media sensations है दोनों, मतलब दोनों छाए रहते हैं, दिन भर डिस्कस होता है, या तो खुद ही कुछ कहते हैं जो डिस्कस होता है, या लोग वैसे भी इनके पीछे पड़े रहते हैं, और या ये लोगों के पीछे पड़े रहते हैं, राइट? हाउ डिफरेंट आर दीज टू पीपल जब वो सेट पे होती हैं एज एक्टर्स टू डील विद?
So once they come back, they have told that they're going to meet each other and they're going to have a good lunch.
हेलो एंड वेलकम, आप एबीपी अनकट में हैं। मैं हूं मयंक शेखर और मेरे साथ हैं फीचर फिल्म मेकर अश्विनी अय्यर तिवारी। इनफैक्ट नाउ नॉट जस्ट अ फीचर फिल्म मेकर, आल्सो अ पब्लिश्ड ऑथर, अ डॉक्यूमेंट्री फिल्म मेकर, इनफैक्ट डॉक्यूमेंट्री सीरीज फिल्म मेकर। और जो नए डेजिग्नेशंस जो ऐड किए गए हैं, ये सारे बकायदा पिछले 1.5 साल में हुए हैं जब पूरी दुनिया पैंडेमिक से जूझ रही थी। थैंक यू सो मच अश्विनी हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए।
Thank you so much, Mayank. I think these tags and all are like, okay, that will keep happening. But I think at the end of the day, we are all just storytellers. And we just want to tell good stories.
And that's what we are really here for, Ashwini, to hear your story to a huge extent. मैं दर्शकों को बता दूं कि मैं इस वक्त चेंबूर में हूँ, एंड अश्विनी एक्चुअली चेंबूर में रहती हैं, मैं मुंबई की बात कर रहा हूँ। बट हम सबको आदत पड़ गई है टू एक्चुअली स्पीक ओवर अ स्क्रीन, राइट? एंड दैट्स बिकॉज ऑफ COVID-19. एंड बट यू नो, आई हैव टू से दिस अश्विनी, एंड गोइंग बैक फ्रॉम माय इंट्रोडक्शन, इतनी तबाही मचाई यू नो कोविड ने, बट ये जो आइसोलेशन था आपके लिए काफी पॉजिटिव रहा, इन द सेंस कि आपने पब्लिश किया किताब। फर्स्टली विल टॉक अबाउट, एंड ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज ब्रेक पॉइंट, जो आपने डॉक्यूमेंट्री सीरीज बनाई है, उस पर हम विस्तार से बात करेंगे आगे चलकर। बट आई एम क्वाइट क्यूरियस टू नो, इस देश में लोग ज्यादा किताबें तो पढ़ते हैं नहीं, तो आपने किताब क्यों लिखी, स्क्रिप्ट क्यों नहीं लिखा?
Yeah, I think you're right that इस देश में लोग ज्यादा किताब पढ़ते नहीं है। बहुत पहले पढ़ते थे, अब बंद हो गया है, क्या कम हो गया, आई वुड से, इज बिकॉज इंटरनेट और आपको सब कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन गूगल के थ्रू मिल जाता है, एंड गेमिंग हैज टेकन ओवर, एंड ऑल्सो that day someone, a few days back, someone told me that I would now rather watch a documentary rather than reading a book. And I was like, no, why don't you first read a non-fiction and then go into the idea of documentary? For me, the sheer need of putting words on paper was to revive and say that, you know, books exist. We all have grown up reading books. Maybe my knowledge is because of the books I read, because of the books I was introduced to, because of the kind of Reader's Digest 4-in-1 stories I used to read. For me, that was more important. For me, my Champak and my Twinkle, Tinkle and those kind of stories were very, very important. And I do realize that this generation is like not accustomed to that. Because the idea of reading a book and turning the pages and just being away from phone and being away from everything which can take your attention is become lesser and lesser. A lot of ideas which we have can be converted into a film, but there are a lot of ideas which needs to be as a book.
In a book.
Because
Precisely.
the metaphorical way of telling stories, to take a reader to a different space where he or she can actually visualize the world, rather than, you know, seeing a world of what is shown was very important for me.
Right. And
having traveled the world, having seen, read about a lot of authors, I was in Oxford in a beautiful December afternoon, and when I saw those houses where there were different men and women when you cross the roads and writing or typing with the doors open, for me that moment of solitude, going back to that was very, I just love the sheer joy of sitting and writing without being responsible for what the outside world or environment, or even including my own house. That solitude of what we have read.
Right.
It was about Midnight in Paris. It was about getting that how do novelists write, that is where it was very, very important for me. So I wanted to get into that space.
No, bilkul. I think
one very important thing which I feel, because I'm a filmmaker and because I've written also screenplay writing, and also ad films. So for me, when you are writing a novel, you're solely responsible for it. From page 1 to page to
कोई excuse नहीं है आपके पास, कोई excuse नहीं. Right.
Your publisher, your manuscript editor will help you enhance your writing, but it is still a very isolated, singular approach, and you're the only one responsible. So you're the only one responsible even to market it and even to put yourself out there for people to know that you've made a book.
Right.
Whereas when you're making a movie, when you are doing anything otherwise in other form, it's a very collective journey. That from making the movie, then the movie is never yours. It becomes everyone else's, and it's a very collective journey. Whereas writing a book is a very singular solitude from end till the end. Like even today, I'm the only one responsible for its marketing. I'm the only one responsible to make sure that my book is out there.
Right.
And you have to go out and make sure.
But Ashwini, जहाँ तक marketing का सवाल है, या advertising का सवाल है, and also doing new things का सवाल है. I mean, it's not a new thing for you to do a new thing. In the sense कि इसके पहले feature film maker बनने से पहले आप बकायदा advertising में थी, बहुत सालों तक थी, right? जब आपने वो shift लिया from advertising, which is a world of its own, into films, what was the first thing you realized? कितना अलग है advertising का माहौल, advertising की दुनिया, फिल्मों की दुनिया से, in terms of the people, in terms of how it's done, in terms of जो rewards हैं और जो work जो जाता है, कितना अलग है एक दूसरे से?
So I was in advertising for about 16 years.
16 years, wow.
Yeah, 16 years. And there is a vast difference.
Okay.
But there's one commonality, which is telling stories which will touch in advertising a consumer, in films an audience. So, and for the longest time, I used to still say, consumers, because I'm so used to understanding consumer, how they behave, their behavior pattern, their psychological aspects. There you were selling a product, and a product which had a brand value, and it had to connect with the consumer who was going to be buying your product on an emotional level, on why would this consumer buy your product. In advertising, there is a lot of structure. You're dealing with corporate clients all the time, so I had an office to go. There was a very
HR है, admin
very corporate environment. There was timings in which you need to go. I had to sign in, swipe in.
You had to punch in, right.
Swipe out. But what it taught me was that it taught me a lot of discipline. It taught me a lot of objectivity. It taught me how to deal with corporate clients. It taught me how to interact with so many big bosses who were heading big companies and brands, and you got to learn a lot, and also travel around the country for consumer research work, not only in India but outside Southeast Asia. And where we realized, because I was working on Tides Vietnam, I was working on Rejoice Southeast Asia, I launched Vela in the country, then I launched Whisper in the country. So there's so much you've learned that you take. Then I worked on Sony Entertainment Television, which actually gave me my biggest baton to move into films, is because we were telling stories, which was for an audience. I was working on KBC. It's been the 12th year now we're working on KBC. And so much to learn from there, that learning took me to the film world. When I entered into the film world, my idea was to only tell good stories, which I believed in, is because from telling stories in 1 minute and 40 seconds, I wanted to tell a 2-hour film, where I realized that through these stories, if I could touch an audience, and which could inspire, aspire, or even laugh for that matter, and go back, for me it was that. But I didn't know that it was such an isolated job. It's because directing at the end of the day, or being the prep is great, is because you are still with a team. I'm a very team person, because we have learned in advertising, we are all about teamwork. We are all about having a client servicing person, having a business head who will go and sell your idea there, and you won't even get to know that someone has gone and sold your idea to a client one day before who was saying no, not good, we need to think more. And here then you are in isolation and not knowing the discipline of the job, because
कोई HR तो नहीं है, कोई admin नहीं है, कोई business head नहीं है.
No admin, there is nothing happening out there. But due credit to the studios who have come in, and the studio structure always gives you the ability to be at least somewhere in between. So that is something which I enjoy. I actually enjoy the studio structure is because you're very disciplined. There is a kind of corporatism which comes in. Maybe sometimes for good, maybe sometimes for bad, but at least there is some kind of objectivity out there.
Right.
So telling stories in this structure, I do feel that the glamour quotient, which we're not used to in advertising, came in, but not the glamour quotient only comes in after the work. It doesn't come in before, because there is a lot of work which goes in,
right.
which no one knows. But then after, if your film is recognized, and then what happens? Then when you're talking to the media, then when you're talking, you are going for events and all, that becomes it's like, okay, Bollywood filmmaker. The moment I get that, then I said, okay, because forever Bollywood glamour films has always been the epitome of, for a common man, like in my middle class family, if I have to tell one aunt of mine sitting in Chennai, and she gives me one newspaper article that I read your article, that's a big thing for her. It's because it's like we have looked up to that. We looked up to scripts. We looked up to stories where people have gone to theaters together and watched movies, and then someone is seeing your movie out there in a platform. Yes, they do feel, okay, she's come a long way, and her names are now in the newspaper. But we know that there's a lot which goes behind it, and this is just a part. But this part should only be good enough. And I'm telling you this thing: you are in the media, you are heading, you're a key journalist, and it is important that it is just for the moment, and you just move on. It just gives you emphasis to move on to the next, without taking too much in your head, is because it can really that success story can be so much in your head that it starts reflecting in your work, and that is something I will never allow to happen.
That's so well said, Ashwini. I think one of the points you're trying to make is जब आप advertising में काम करती हैं तो of course it's still storytelling. जैसे किसी ने एक बहुत अच्छा कहा था कि nobody watches ads, they watch stories, and some of them are ads. You know? But जब आप फिल्मों में काम करती है, it's a much more public profession. Of course, आपको कान में भी अवार्ड मिल सकते हैं, advertising, but public नहीं देखती है उन अवार्ड शोज को, but सब देखते हैं फिल्म फेयर को. और अगर आपको, if you get the best debutant director award जो आपको नील बटे सन्नाटा के लिए मिला, or if you get nominated for other film fairs, whether it's for बरेली की बर्फी, hopefully even for Panga, and all those things that happen, वो पूरी दुनिया देखती है और फिर डिस्कस करती है, right?
Yeah, so Bareilly Ki Barfi, I got the best director in all these award shows. And my photo was there in Times of India ka front page and other newspapers and all that stuff, and that was like, and I got a Cannes Gold, and nobody knew. A few circles who noticed it. So, and I've gone to Cannes every year while I was in advertising.
Right.
But maybe going to Cannes when you're in the film world, maybe will be a
different thing.
More. I'll be given little.
But speaking about about those two films जो आपने mention किया, in fact third film जो मैंने mention किया, एक तो नील बटे सन्नाटा, right, अश्विनी, और दूसरी फिल्म जो आपकी पिछली फिल्म रही, feature film as a director, वो was of course पंगा. एक में स्वरा भास्कर, ठीक है, और दूसरे में कंगना रनौत. Now both are social media sensations हैं दोनों. मतलब दोनों छाए रहते हैं, दिन भर डिस्कस होता है, या तो खुद ही कुछ कहते हैं जो डिस्कस होता है, या लोग वैसे भी इनके पीछे पड़े रहते हैं, और या ये लोगों के पीछे पड़े रहते हैं, right? How different are these two people जब वो सेट पे होती हैं as actors to deal with?
I've worked with everyone, and all of them are really good friends of mine. And for me, in the end, if you look at the backstory when they are on set, they are very, very hard working individuals. They put their heart and soul into the character. If you see स्वराज नीलबटे सनाडा का मेरे पास पूरा स्क्रीन प्ले है जहाँ पे उसने पूरा ऐसे ग्रीन पेन और रेड पेन के साथ मार्क करके पूरा एक बैक स्टोरी लिखी है उसके कैरेक्टर के लिए. The same thing goes with Kangna also, is that she gets into the character so much that she will understand, and she'll always put her experience out there. So ये experience है ये कि मैंने अपनी मम्मी को ऐसा देखा रहेगा, she used to get up early in the morning, and this is the kind of thing she has done. So the way they look at it, they want to give their 100% or 110% to whatever they do on the job, and they are very strong personalities and who are very good at their craft. So it is important that if they have a point of view, to understand that point of view. And when you understand that point of view, but if they trust someone with their work, and if they know that this person knows exactly what he or she is doing, they just give. They are like a director's actor.
But वो एक दूसरे से different किस तरह से? How are they different as actors? As people, of course, is a different matter. But as actors, how are they different?
As actors, I would feel that Swara would practice the lines again and again, and would want to keep giving takes, is because that's how she is as a personality. Right. With Kangana, she exactly knows her pitch, and she will discuss the pitch with me. And with her first go, she would be like just there because her pitch is so correct. And when she knows she has gone wrong somewhere, she herself will ask for a second take or a third take, because she realizes that that she needs to do that. So that's how they are. So I would say, there are some who would want to practice and just make perfect, and for some they don't want to practice too much, because then they will feel that वो बहुत monotonous हो जाएगा, and it's very different. For each his own. No one is correct or no one is wrong in that. So for me, it that would be the thing, that you would just practice a little bit and keep rest to the to not over
rehearse.
Over rehearse is because for me, I'm like that as a director. I would not do over prep नहीं करूँगी मैं, because जब मैं बहुत over prep करती हूँ तो फिर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मेरा fluidity निकल जाता है when I'm on set. So I would like the actors to breathe with me and the DOP to breathe with me. So that's the difference between both.
The reason why I'm also bringing this up, Ashwini, और मैं बार-बार आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ कि एक दूसरे से अलग कैसे है, because you've also worked on a Breakpoint. Breakpoint जो कि लियांडर पेस्ट और महेश भूपति की टेनिस जोड़ी की कहानी है, one of the greatest stories of Indian sports to begin with. But what I'm interested in right now, before we get on to Breakpoint, is कि you and your husband, ये आप दोनों ने डायरेक्ट किया है इस डॉक्यूमेंट्री सीरीज को, राइट? आप दोनों साथ में रहते हैं, आप दोनों साथ में काम भी करते हैं, because he's worked with you as a writer in the films that you've done before. लियांडर, आपके फिल्म से पता चलता है कि वो काफी लेट लतीफ है, right? But he's definitely the leader in that team. वो clear हो जाता है. दोनों अलग personality types हैं, महेश और लियांडर, in the sense कि महेश बहुत ही quiet है और लियांडर बहुत ही talkative है. He's all heart, all expressive. If I ask you to compare yourself as a team, आप लोग mixed double जोड़ी खेलते हैं, आप और आपके husband नितेश, आप दोनों एक दूसरे से अलग कैसे? How are you similar to Leander and Mahesh?
Oh wow, okay. Okay, so I'll just go back to your first question, because now I'm understanding the context of why you were asking me. Going back to the first question, I do feel that any partnership as a director actor is built on trust. One. The second thing is that as a director, it's very, very important for me to be non-judgmental about the personality type of any actor. Whether in my case, I've worked with Pankaj Tripathi, who was doing all dark roles, and then I got him to do comic roles, or it was a Neena Gupta, or you know, a Richa Chadda, or a Kangana Ranaut, or a Swara Bhaskar, or any new actors also. But it's very important to be non-judgmental about any of the actors, because each actor comes on board with a certain kind of aura and homework which they have done. Most of them are directors, actor, and most of them would want to know what the director is thinking. But it is important for the director to understand that these are all very talented actors, and you need to give them that space and you know, grow. And the growth will only happen with trust, and the growth will only happen when the conversation happens. No actor director can make a movie together without interacting with each other. You need to understand, like for me, when I used to see Ayushmann through the screen and through the lens, I know that today something has happened wrong in the morning, or his mood is not there, or he's feeling very hungry and he needs to go and have food. You know, that's the kind of unsaid words we have between an actor director, where I know that Rajkumar is not happy with the kind of t-shirt I've given him for the scene, and he wants to change this because he's acting, like, you know,
उसको नहीं आ रहा है.
And I need to understand that. I need to convince the other actors that, hey, you know what, he needs to change this because he's just not feeling very good with the kind of clothes I've given him. But that is the interaction, and that's exactly what happens between Nitesh and me, and that exactly is what is happening, but didn't happen between Nitesh. So with Nitesh and me, that we both know our strengths, and obviously in any relationship, and also because now we have a production house together, there will be one person who will always be will have the yang energy, and the one person will always have the yin energy. And here I would say there was very long time back हमको बरेली की बर्फी में इंटरव्यू किया गया था, और कल किसी ने डाला था वो कि जहाँ पे नितेश ने लिखा था कि यार I would really want to open a production house जहाँ पे I would want to elevate you know, and get new talent, and we have so many ideas all the time. But if I have to do that, it will take me 20 years. But if Ashwini has to do that, it will happen very quickly. Now that says it all, is that I am someone who, if I have thought of something with a good intent, I would want to go and make that happen. I would want to do it quickly without thinking too much, and you know, the ifs and buts, and अगर हम लोग ये करेंगे तो उसका repercussions क्या होगा. I'm not someone who thinks so far. If I have an idea, if I want to do it, then I would go ahead and do it. And the same thing happened when we got this call from the collective artists to see whether both of us would be interested in working on this topic of Leander and Mahesh. That was the fastest yes I had said, is because I had nothing to lose. It was a lockdown. This came as a hope. As creators, as creators, at the end of the day, we all are people who would want to put our creative abilities in some form. And for us, that came during the pandemic, to put our creative energies into something and evolve. We didn't know what was going to be the end. We never had a studio on board at that point of time. We didn't have Z, we didn't have anyone. We just had like, okay, this is an idea which we have in front of us, and let's explore. And for the next 8 months, we were just exploring this whole thing. So this is the difference between Nitesh and me, is that like I go ahead and start implementing things quickly. And
Nitesh थोड़ा procrastinator है, थोड़ा सोचता है, ज़्यादा सोचता है.
A little more time to do that. But that's what it is, and I think it works well, is because sometimes I may run too fast and he may just want me to, like, you know, slow down a bit, because running too fast in terms of taking up too much, and then because I just want to tell so many stories, and then I know that it will start affecting.
I get you, but you know, it's interesting जो आपने mention किया अश्विनी कि pandemic के दौरान आपको ये offer आया कि would you want to work, both of you want to work on what became Breakpoint. But you know, as a genre, जो आपके जो पिछले जो काम रहे हैं वो काफी अलग है. In that sense, genre ही अलग है, वो format ही अलग है. ये documentary series है, आपने पहले advertising films में काम किया होगा, इसके पहले feature films बनाई हैं. Indian sports documentary as a genre ही exist नहीं करता है. मुझे लगता है कि मैंने तो कोई इससे पहले कोई documentary series नहीं देखी है. Personally, for you as an artist, what were your reference points? या reference point में ना कहें तो aspiration की यार इस तरह का बनना चाहिए. Because India में तो नहीं बना है. Were there films जो आपने देखी थी कि यार इस level का तो आना चाहिए?
So I think our introduction to docudrama series has come with the advent of a lot of platforms which came in
जी
from internationally, whether it was an Amazon or a Netflix. And let's be honest, that they are the ones where we got to see like a lot of international work from across the world.
right
So yes, our reference point would be some of those, is because that's what we have seen, right? And it was important that when we got this task, to treat it as a challenge, and also to do and not be overconfident saying that okay now ये आया है तो restructure करेंगे और कर लेंगे. नहीं, इसमें बहुत काम था. To go back to the drawing board, to understand how documentary
films are made, right?
Forget film, this is a web series, it's a
Series,
7
yes.
part. So that itself is a challenge, is because we're still getting into the zone of web series right now.
Right.
And somewhere we have some really good ones which have come out in the past few years. But still we're learning, you know.
Right.
And
Is there a particular favorite, Ashwini? Wild Wild Country या कोई और जो आपको
Yeah, so
बहुत ही
I
पसंद
saw
आई हो?
Wild Wild Country. I saw Wild Wild Country, and I think one reference which I really liked, but that is not a series. I really liked the American which won an Oscar 2 years back. It was Barack Obama's production.
Right.
It was the American Dream, yeah, the American company. ऐसा कुछ तो था वो.
जो दर्शक है वो गूगल कर सकते हैं. Barack Obama American Dream, you'll get it.
Yeah. I'll tell you right away.
Right.
But it was something which I had really liked.
Right.
But honestly, there were The Last Dance was another good example. We cannot say we didn't watch Last Dances, because that was the closest reference point we had when it came. But that was a very different thing, is because they had like completely followed the journey and went for the matches, and that's how the story got created.
Right.
Here we were creating a 20-year journey, and a 20-year journey which was in 3 lenses. A lens from an emotional point of view of a relationship,
Right.
barring that they are world champions in the field of tennis. A lens where we were talking to a whole lot of sports people, sports personalities, sports journalists who have captured their journey in the past 20 years, who have followed them.
Right.
And then we were talking to the fans,
Right.
who didn't know what was happening between them. And sports fans will always be there, doesn't matter what. Like, even if you leave the game, there will always be sports and who will always regenerate the idea of your success, you know. Right. Why you were so successful, because we become the fans are the ones who give you that energy. Right. In one of the episodes you must have heard that, you know, when they went into the stadium, they saw very few Indians, and it was a whole lot of Germans, I think. And it was like, okay, what is going to happen, is because that is the energy which makes you. Right. And for us, we had to deal with all this, and plus both of us, including our co-writer Piyush, who's also an ex-advertising person, we're kind of little school kids when it comes to doing all that, and we wanted to learn and understand that if we had to make something, it has to be world class.
Right.
We should benchmark ourselves because we didn't have any other benchmark here. So then we need to benchmark ourselves to the best ones in the world. Maybe in Leo Burnett we had a saying, you know, that maybe you won't reach the stars, but at least you will get the dust of the stars and you'll reach somewhere there. For us, it was important to benchmark ourselves to the best, so that at least we reach 70% there, if not 100%. And that was what was important. To sit patiently and understand the structure. To be structured enough to go and ask questions which will come as a surprise. So that was what was important. To have a beginning, middle, and end in each episode. To have a story in each episode. To have a cliffhanger to go into the next episode. I think those were the important things. That's where our storytelling, our filmmaking journey, our reason to believe journey in advertising, or the various parts of how those newspaper prints, design, the footages which come in, that all, even in fact today in the morning I was telling Nitesh, you know, thanks to our advertising journey, the things which we learned there, we actually adapted it here. And thanks to our filmmaking journey, the structure is what we have learned is actually we have adapted here.
And I think what you managed to create, Ashwini, जहाँ तक the break point का सवाल है, is a story of personal relationships, of course, but also personality types, and of course जो success जो क्या करता है किसी व्यक्ति के और या किसी भी relationship पर जाते जाते Ashwini, final question, because when I finished that series I was a little confused कि यार what to make of this relationship, it's so complex, and साथ एपिसोड्स के बाद भी इट्स इम्पॉसिबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि कौन कहां से आ रहा है और कहां जा रहा है, राइट? And of course there will be a team Leander and there will be a team Mahesh there, because there are two different perspectives. Personally for you, Ashwini, you were team Leander or team Mahesh?
Oh god, that's a very difficult question to ask. Here we were almost not even interrogating, you know, we were like almost like a life healer kind of thing, a psychologist who were talking to Leander, talking to Mahesh, and talking to so many people who surrounded them, who have been a part of their journey. For me, honestly, more than talking to Leander and talking to Mahesh, it was the people around them who I felt so concerned and bad for, is because it's like almost your parents seeing your breakup and they don't know what to do with it. And they don't understand, you know, because for the father who from a very young age made his son practice to become a world champion, went every day with him to make sure that he practices, to see this happening in front of him, and that is not in his control, is because it's about a relationship, it's a psychological aspect. It's not about the game. अगर गेम भी ठीक से नहीं खेलते तो बोल दोगे यार 10 बार प्रैक्टिस कर लो हो जाएगा. This was not that. This was a relationship. It was a conversation. And most of the conversation in real life, whether it's a husband and wife, whether it's two colleagues, or whether it's partnerships or friends, it all happens between those two people and what they have the conversation about, which most of the others who surround them every day also wouldn't know.
Absolutely. Which is true for all partnerships, but this
partnership... And honestly, there were a lot of times when we were talking to them, I personally sometimes took sides, sometimes cursed them, and sometimes was like, we all could have spoken to each other. What the hell? You know?
But I'm so glad.
Just go and have your Punjabi food, Indian food, and just sort it. And this is what I think is, this is something which is lacking maybe in this generation, is that the art of patience to understand any relationship, that it's become so that okay, this is what it is, okay, fine, now there's no more conversation, so let's just take our own path. To understand that you've built so much, you invested so much of your time and energy on a relationship, whether it's sports or whether it is work.
Right. I think
but then really, just go off like
just
that.
Boils down to ego, doesn't it? Ultimately तो ego पर ही आ जाती है सब बातें.
Somewhere the patience you don't have. I think I had this conversation with my mother or something, and I said that how can you deal with a person with so long, you know, how you guys stay, and I've covered this in my book also, 30 years, 40 years you guys are in a relationship and you're still, you know, you're okay, you don't never talk about it, whatever is there. He said that the art of perseverance and to understand and to let go your ego and to forgive is not there in this generation. And that's why we see so many, you know, I would say relationships which are there but still not there in any field, doesn't matter what it is. I think it's also trust.
But I'm absolutely glad कि जो आपका जो partnership है has led to a great film, which is about a partnership that did not work out that well. Thank you so much, Ashwini, हमारे साथ.
But they're going to be meeting each other now. That's what they have told us.
30 सेकंड दूर रहते हैं, मिलते तो नहीं हैं.
नहीं,
कह रहे हैं कि अब मिलने वाले हैं.
Traveling. So once they come back, they have told that they're going to meet each other and they're going to have a good lunch.
Fantastic. So आप दोनों ने इन दोनों को जुड़वा दिया बेसिकली एक फिल्म के बाद. I think there could not have been a better outcome of any film कि जो दो दोस्त थे जो बिछड़ चुके थे in a very Bollywood way they're back again.
But if movies or stories can be a storytellers have the ability to do that, I think I would then do it 100 more times.
I really hope अश्विनी कि आप 100 बार करें या 100 से ज्यादा बार यही करते रहें. Thank you so much हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.